As I was walking out here, I scared out some deer, so kind of fun. So here's what happened today. We brought the tractor out here. We got the top lifted off of this thing. Actually, the stone was just kind of on the front part of this thing, and the other part kind of fell into the inside. And then we got some really bad thunderstorms, so I kind of had to get it out of here, and I headed out of the woods, but now we're back, and I'll show you what we found today. So here we go. Alrighty. So underneath that concrete was these 4x4s. And as you can see, we got a hole in the ground here. You can see in there and around. There was some metal and stuff down on the bottom there that I pulled out. This is all stone along the side here, and then you got this little thing on the side. So those of you who guessed old septic, I don't think so. For those who guessed an old well, I think you got it. Definitely not a root cellar or anything like that. So, but here's the boards, and then the concrete we pulled out and just hauled up, and then that piece fell in when we started messing with this. This pipe, if you can see down in there, I'm going to see if I can lower you guys down. If you see down in there, there's I got a light in there. I don't know how well it's coming out, but there is water down in the bottom of it. Probably be about a foot of water sitting down in there. So, I mean, maybe it could be an old septic tank, but the thing is this, just looking at the distance from the structure and knowing where the outhouse was, I mean, maybe they had an outhouse and then this was the septic system for it or something like that, but definitely kind of something fun to find out in the woods. I really wish it would have been a, you know, a still or something cool like that. I've had a couple of you email me about bringing a metal detector out here. I am going to bring a metal detector out here and start looking around. I found an old crowbar back in the woods over there, and something that looked kind of like an old rusted pan out over that way. So there's definitely something back in the woods here, but I don't know what it is. Now I do know on the other house we do have an older basement, and if you happen to catch my live stream on YouTube, I showed the gun that we found in the wall in the house when we did the remodel and stuff. But just figured I'd show you guys kind of what I got going out here. And so we got a tank of some kind here, and then some kind of axis over here. So if anybody wants to give me some ideas of what they think it is, let me know. It's covered with wood, and then over the top of it there was concrete. So once we got the wood up and the concrete off of there, we were able to get into it pretty easily. But probably a well, maybe a septic. I know it's not a outhouse because the outhouse frame is back that way. There's a square of concrete block, and it goes down a little bit and everything like that, and it was covered. So I know that's probably the outhouse. But let me know what you think. But thanks for following along. Sorry I couldn't get back to everybody as soon as possible. For us, we only come up here on the weekends. This is kind of our weekend getaway. Unfortunately, the missus and I both have jobs in the city, so you know we have regular 9-to-5s like everybody else does, work in an office and things like that. But on the weekends, we like to come up here, hike out in our woods, do all that kind of stuff. We're going to spend a lot of time up in our apple orchard. I've got some videos coming on that stuff, and maybe I'll post some of that stuff on Facebook if you guys are interested. Back here is where that foundation for the septic is, and there's kind of like a ridge that goes along there. So, well, thanks for following along. Sorry, I wish it was something bigger, but it's just basically a stone circle in the ground and a concrete cover on top of it, and then about 5 feet over from it there's some kind of space. It looks like it's probably about 8 feet square or whatever, but that pipe went down into it, and then there's about a foot of water sitting in the bottom of that hole. So I don't know if the video is going to come out. I'm going to shoot all this now and then hike back to the house and edit it. Then we're going to go to town and I'll upload it. Unfortunately, we don't have good internet out here, so I don't have access to a way to get everything uploaded. But once we get back to town, I'm going to stop at the bar, maybe have a couple drinks with the family. We're going to do a fish fry tonight or something, and then I'll get all this stuff uploaded for you guys. Thanks for following along. Thanks for the comments. 5,500 comments, likes, and even some subscribers hopped on to our YouTube channel. So thanks for watching. Sorry I didn't have anything more exciting, but if you got some ideas of what the concrete space is or what the stone area is now that we got a little bit better view, leave them down in the comments. And thanks for all the support and stuff like that. You know, I know there were some people who are pretty negative on this, saying it wasn't homesteading or whatever, but you know, a lot of you guys weighed in and said that it was great, so I appreciate it. I plan to have some more videos. I plan to have some more stuff that worked out really good, so let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. One other thing at the end here, I got some really cool footage with our drone this last week. When we were driving up here, we had a stop over by the falls, and I got a chance to fly it around there, so I'll end this thing with some video of that for you guys to check out. There's this rock formation and falls area that we drive past when we come out here, so it's kind of nice to you know, stop every once in a while, and the kids got out and played and everything like that, and I thought, hey, great opportunity to take some video, so I'll tack that on at the end here. So thanks for watching. 6 feet into the ground, and then I've got a train coming by every single time I try to record. I don't know, the stone looks too old to be a conventional septic tank, but on this piece, but I found some stonework and stuff like that in the woods when we were out here messing around. The train's going through the valley. So what I've got is I've got a train that keeps going every time I try to do this. You know, the original building was 1917.